morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Madworks Garage. Here we are again. Oh yeah. Right. In the last episode, you saw me in my spacesuit. Painting. Yeah, I was in the wheels and the stripe on the van and everything else. Well, it's time for the unveiling of the stripe, the contrast between the red and the cream. Just edible. Nice. Anyway, in my opinion. So, should we turn you around so you can see it? I have unmasked it already. Would you like to see it? Yes, I hear you say. So here we go then. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Ta-da! How about that then? So the wheels I've put in the back of the van for now. But there you go. There's your stripe. Oh yeah. Oh, looks like a new one, doesn't it? Looks like a new one. Right, well, I pulled the tape off. You can see the top edge is a little bit like that. That really doesn't matter because it will be under the trim. I did pull the tape off just a couple of hours after finishing it because I didn't want the tape to pull the paint off, and it wasn't a low tack masking tape, so I was a little bit worried about it, so I wanted to get it off as soon as possible. But I think you'll agree, yes, you just want to lick it, don't you, really? That's all right, sorry, just me. Anyway, so there you go, and there's the front wing there, all done, and we go around the other side. And it's the same this side, but not the same, because it's the other side, but there you are. How's about that then? Oh, sorry, I can't say that. Yeah, how about that then? So, nice. So, the next job is to hang the doors. I've got to hang the doors and set them out properly, and then I can mask up again, mask up for the trim on the door, for the stripe on the door. So we're going to get the doors out. We're going to put the door runners on, which are over here, that we prepared a long time ago now, but there they are, stood there. Top door runners, bottom door runners. So we get them bolted on, get the doors bolted on. I'll take them off again, which is the pain in the butt with it all, really. But they've got to go on, they've got to come off, on, off. Yeah. But once the stripe's done, I still can't put them on until the Herzim trim is put on the back. There's an order, see. You've got to put the trim on, because obviously the door, when it's hung, sits about here. Sorry, about here. Looking over there. About here. So, somewhere here. So, obviously it'll be covering up this trim. So you've got to be able to get at this trim to fix it. You can't just poke it behind the door, because that would be stupid, wouldn't it? Yes. Anyway, so we've got to put the Herzim trim on the back wing before we can put the door on for good. Yeah, what a pain in the butt. So really, all the trim's got to go on before the doors go on. Again, what a pain in the butt. But anyway, it is what it is. It's the way it's done, and that's that, really. So, let's go and dig out the doors. Get this one hung first. There's more room this side. It's a bit busy in here at the moment. I don't really want to put him outside, because it's supposed to have rain again. And I'm sick of it getting wet. It's like all the work I've done was just getting messed up. And of course I've got the flying Jeep up there at the moment. From the other videos, the Jeep videos, there's been some progress on that. But anyway, you can wait until the next Jeep video for that. But anyway, let's get on with it. Stop blagging on, John. You drive me mad. Oh, and it's raining, but it's not raining. But they said it was going to rain, but it's not. Oh well. Right, we've got a door here, believe it or not, it's a door. And we're going to put this on the door. And one of the last jobs Benny done when he was here was paint the little nuts, the little bolts, sorry. There's 3 at the top. These little nuts, they're special ones because they got a little, very thin, flat head on them. You see that? You see that? Anyway, so I'm going to put these on here. Then the dreaded bit, because obviously I've got to lift it on the van without it actually hitting the van. It's a job that you can't do with assistance anyway, you have to do it on your own. With complete control. Come on. Right, we're going to grab a spanner and tighten them up. 1/2 inch, I think it is, if I remember correctly. Half inch. Sure is, boy. Definitely 1/2 inch. Wind them in. Put the two in for now. I may have to put some washers or a washer behind this rail, depending on how close the door is to the van. I can't quite remember, it was a while ago since I lined them up, what how they hang, how they unhang, how they, yes, how they fit. Right, so trick is to lift it up and put the wheels in these two slots. There's two like half moon slots that the wheels fit in. You lift it up, you put it in, you lift it up, you put it in, you slide it forward away from the van to the door aperture, right? Oh. And you got to do all this without dropping, damaging or crunching anything. And this is the first of many times I'm going to have to do this. And it don't help when you can't see very well, which I can't. That was just way too easy. Right, roll it forward into its space. Oh, that's gorgeous. Now, there you go. I love it when a plan comes together. You see that? That's wonderful. I don't know who set this van up, they've done a good job of it. So what we're ideally looking for is an even gap at the top as is at the bottom when the door runners are on, but we don't have to go there now. So we get a clean bit of cloth and we're just going to pop this behind the door to stop it. God, it's that good, it don't want to come out. Big head. Oh, balls. Okay, we get a slightly soiled piece of rag and put it behind the door, just to stop it hitting against it. Prevention and all that. Right, so what we've got now is a door in position. It won't close right up, not that you can see it from there, until the catch is in place and everything. But this is what I was saying to you about the rubbers. The rubbers will shape to the door. That's the whole idea. Once you get these doors on and you slam them up, they're going to slam up, they're not going to shut, they're going to have to be slammed to start with. You just leave them. And then what that will do then is put an indentation into that foam rubber, and that gives you your seal from the weather. Okay? Okay. Right, so what I've got to do is get some masking tape and match that line across the top and match that line across the bottom. And then we know we're matched and it's all good. Right, where's my tape? There it is. Beginning to look like a van, isn't it? I bet you thought I was going to burst into song then. The Christmas song. It's beginning to look a lot like a van. A van. Do you know what? Even looking at this, even if I'd have just gone with the line of the holes, I think it would have lined up perfectly. So that's a good thing, isn't it? Just make sure we get it bob on. Okay, we'll come across to the front. And then we know that that is wrong. What am I doing? Of course, I'll pass it up to the top line, not the bottom. Live TV, boys and girls. Live TV. Start again, John. Right. Making mistakes is good, as long as you realise you've done it before it's too late. Right, again. Okay, now we're in business. Okay, so that's the top one. We do the same with the bottom. Needless to say, we won't be spraying the doors on the van. Take the doors off, put them on the table and spray them flat on the table, which means the van will need to be covered. That's why I've kept all the, you know, up there. As you can see, I'm sporting my wellies again. I have to wear my wellies. You would never know it, but we've actually got the floods up, and it's just easier than keep changing your shoes all the time. That is very much lower. Let's have a look at that. Very much lower than the. We have to go with it, I think. Maybe a happy medium. So that should do that. That's got it. There you go. And of course the stripe goes all the way around to the back of the back edge of the door, so that it goes around into the slot to there. Right. Bring you over and show you. Let's get you in there. There you go. I think you'll agree that that is pretty much exactly the right place. We're a little bit higher here than the hole. It's a little bit, but I want to make sure that that lines up, because if it don't line up, it's going to look really pants. You know, but as you can see, the door will fit a lot closer in when the catcher's on. But yeah, so I'm quite pleased with that. I think that's all right. So we've got to do the same now on the other side. Let's do it. Okay, so we've got the other runner to put on. This one goes on just as well the other side. Probably won't have said that, will it? Richie Sunak's having for lunch today. Makes you wonder what he's spending the 262 trillion quid in tax he takes every year on. Not much, is it? Okay, so we've got to lift this up. Now we've got the exhaust in the way, so I have to be a little bit careful with this. You've got to get it over the top of the exhaust, but under the helmet. Yes, so it could be a bit of an awkward one, but we'll have a go. Got to get the top in first, whatever happens. Light it. The whole idea is to keep it away from the van so you don't damage nothing, but I've got it. It's all good, don't panic. What we're doing. Perfect. Right, that's dust on the door, by the way, not scratches and marks. Get a clean bit of rag, I'll be able to clean it up. A bit prepared earlier, yeah? Because the doors have been painted in the stores for a little while now, so it picked up a bit of dust. There. Okay, so away we go again. This one's actually sitting away from the body, so I'll leave that like it is for now. I'll do my tape, guys. So don't panic, I've got it. So I don't get up, Got it right here. I don't know whether there's enough on here to complete this contract, but we're in trouble. Why is that like that? Oh my gosh. How has that happened? How does that work? Oh my gosh. Okay, so what's happened here? Oh dear. Right, these are the original doors, aren't they? I think they are. What has happened? 1 minute, something bad's gone on here. Need a tape measure. Oh, this is going to be a big problem. Massive problem. And you know what the problem is? The problem's me. I've what's known as balls that up, that wing, because I don't know why I didn't notice before. I'll tell you, I'll get some new glasses. There's a hole there, all the rest are gone. But that is where the stripes would be. The stripe's too low. How the heck did I do that? Oh Lord. But don't panic. I've been in worse situations and I will fix it. It means respraying the wing, but that's better than respraying the van. Oh. this have to happen to me? So close to Christmas. Oh, God, the stress of it all. I'll be alright. Just another tablet in a minute, I'll be alright. Right, so the door's right, the rear's right. See, it could have been worse, could have been the rear wing. But this stripe is too low by about 1.5 inches. Look, at the end of the day, I've got to get the red paint out to do the bonnet and the rear panel. I'm going to have to do the wing on the van though, because I can't take the wing off again. So I'm going to have to rub this down on the van, spray the wing, and then do the stripe again. Oh, it's just an awful lot of masking up again, isn't it? But what can I do? It wasn't planned. And then you did it again then. So, line this up at the top. This will really, oh, I've run out of tape, let me look down. This will really show you how far out it is now. Let's get some more tape. Oh, sometimes you go mad. Why didn't I notice it? I don't know. Why didn't I notice it? I don't know. None of you guys noticed it. You never said, you never shouted, you never wrote a comment saying that you noticed it. So I blame you. Much as me. That's what you're there for. Go, hang on, John, what have you done that for? What have I done? Cocked that up, haven't you? Well, why didn't you say something? That's what I say. I can't do my tape now, I can never find the end. I can't tell you the pressure, the anxiety it causes. Right, here we go. We'll carry on like nothing happened, that's the best way. We'll just have a step in the stripe, that looked nice. Why not? I'll tell you what I'll blame him when he comes. My dad, I blame him. Poor old dad. Won't really. See how bad it is now? Oh my God. That just goes to show no matter how many times you've done something, you still cock it up. Can you see how much I've cocked it up by? Whoops! Put a bit of tape along there to show it even worse then. So where it's supposed to be is the, which the holes are there, the marks are there, it's just totally down to me. Totally. That's supposed to be cream and that's supposed to be red. And no, I can't spray that bit red or that bit cream and that bit red because it will show. So it's back to the old drawing board, I'm afraid. I wasn't happy with the finish on this wing anyway, so got a bit, no, it's gone, but I had a bit of dust in there, but it is what it is, guys. I mean, there's no point crying over spilt milk. I just can't keep going on about it because it's just doing my head in now. Oh, it's just one step forward and... John, calm down. Right, not a problem. We'll get it rubbed down, get it masked up. I'll spray it with the other 2 panels, and then we go back to the cream on. But on the upside, the doors are great. Which is, like I said, it could be a massive problem, couldn't it? But it, you know, like it could be the doors, but it's not, is it? The doors are great. It all lines up lovely, and it's supposed to. But the other side's fine. Could have been worse. Could be both sides. Need a cup of tea. Just means delaying doing the stripes on the doors, because there's no point getting the paint out twice. So I'll get this rubbed down, get it rubbed down and get it done. Move this door back. The way that runs, ain't got no bottom door runners on it yet. Stay there, stay there. Right, put a DA on it for the 400, get it off. I'm not crying, honest. I've got a snivel. Just got the snivels a bit. Oh, you can't really see from there, can you? Actually, it's perfect. It's not perfect. Just brought you over to show you better. So what I've done is I've missed these holes at the top there and gone with these 2 holes. Just a mistake, because that's the 2 holes where the badge goes. I'm an idiot. It's up here. So don't do what I say, will you? Ever. But yeah, so we're going to rub the wing down again. I have to pull this rubber out, which is easy enough. And then we'll rub the wing down and then mask it up on this rubber. And then repaint the wing. I nearly said happy days then, but it isn't really, is it? Here we go then. Won't come out, it's too tight. Come out the rest of it, but not out the end. I'm going to leave it there. Get the edges away because it will just show. So pretty much stripe gone. My compressor's absolutely shot. If any of you's got an old compressor you don't want that would run a couple of these, the vintage one would be ideal because I hate modern stuff. Give us a shout there. I don't mean there is a good modern compressor that isn't three phase. I bought that one new. I don't know, not many years ago, 5 years ago. It's had 2 new electric motors on it and 2 new pumps, and it's still useless. That's giving it so much key to. Have a look at that, see how we're going. Yeah, that was. Don't be disheartened, it'll be alright. We'll get there. Just a little bit of a setback, that's all. It'll be okay, guys. Honestly, honest. It looks just a blemish. It looks worse than it is. Just a small blemish. Smooth as a baby's bum. Anyway. That doesn't look too bad, does it? It's just a little bit dull. I like magic, it's done. I forgot to press the record button again. Oh my god. Oh, and now kick the camera over. But anyway, it's repainted, stripes gone, all good. So we've got to let that dry now for a couple of days before I can put any tape on it. But at least it's got rid of the problem, and we can have another go. Anyway, back to the old drawing board, as they say. Sorry we missed out the spraying, but I was spraying. You've seen it before, but it's red and it was cream last time. Sorry about that. Anyway, let's try and get this masking off now. It's, don't like to leave this tape on too long, sorry. Paint is just about dry, but I don't want to go touching it too much. There you go, you'd never know, would you? Never know I've been there. Lovely jubbly. It's nice and bright now compared to the rest of it, because obviously it's slightly older, but when it's all cleaned up and buffed up, it should all be just right. So what that now has got us back to somewhere where we're going to bring the door along and do that, but for the moment I'm going to leave it well alone, let that bake off nice and hard, and then we can get on the stripes at a later date. In the meantime I'll get on with something else, I think. I'm trying to think what else I can get on with without that, really. Probably have to do some knickknacks of some sort. Yes. Let me think. Okay, so as I'm slightly pushed for space in here at the moment because of the Jeep being in here and everything else, what I've done is I've masked up the doors on the van. So they're hanging on the van, they're all masked up, ready to paint the stripes. So we're going to do this one on this side. A lot of masking up for a little stripe, but it is what it is. And put this one in the right place this time. And the door. So we're going to get a bit of paint knocked up in a minute. I'm going to rub these down with a bit of 400 and tack them off, and then we'll give them a, I think it was 3 coats I gave the other one, so we're going to 3 coats of cream with a very low pressure gun. I've got a little one which I'll use so it doesn't get it in the air too much. So that's what we're going to do now. Let's get these done, mate. This coat, the 2-man. That's 2 o'clock. Just to give it a little minute just to dry off the pad. Smashing. And there you have it, guys. Unmasked and problem solved. You go back 48 hours and I was pulling my hair out a bit. But it's worth all the effort to get it right. So there you are. The perfect Dormy stripe. Not bad, eh? Well pleased. So it's into the shuts, as it should be as well. And around the back of the door. Like that. Obviously, we're not going to get a perfect line until the trim's on, but, you know, God, you know, a blind man would be glad to see it. No offence to anyone who's visually impaired. But, yeah. And this side as well. I'm well happy. Well happy. You wait till it's polished. Lovely, isn't it? Lovely. It's going to be lovely. It's lovely now, but it's going to be lovely then. So there you are. That just about rounds this episode up. It's time to get on with something else, so I'll see you all in the next one with the whiskey, that camper van. Over and out.